Om Shuklam Varadharam Vishnu Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Jaaye Sarvavighnopashantaye. Om me manasi pratishtita mano me vachi pratishtitam आविराविर्मरेहि वेदस्य महानि स्तः श्रुतं मे मा प्रभासि अनेनाधीतेनाहोरात्रान् सन्ददामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि पद्मावतु तद्भक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु भक्तारमवतु भक्तारम्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. गूढं वाचनलो निलोम्बरमः नाथो हिमांशु पुमान् भाति चराचरात्मकमिदं यस्यैव मूर्त्यष्टकम् नान्यत् किञ्चन विद्यते विभूषताम् यस्मात् परस्मात् विभो तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः. इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये. सर्वात्मत्वमिति स्फुटीकृतमिदं यस्मादमुष्मित्सवे तेन स्य श्रवणात् तदर्थमननात् ज्ञानात् च सङ्कीर्तनात् सर्वात्मत्वमहाविभूतिसहितं स्यादीश्वरत्वं स्वतः सिद्धेत पुनरष्टधा परिणतं चैश्वर्यमव्याहतम्. सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः.
अथातो ब्रह्म जिज्ञासा जन्माद्यस्य यतः शास्त्रयोनित्वात्. In Bhagavad we have taken the entire Bhashya except one word. 58th page, last line, the word pravavrite. 58th page, last line, Sutram pravavrite shastrayonitvad iti. Then the Bhashya of Sutra 3 gets over. Meaning of pravavrite we had seen was formulated, was expressed, was formulated, was expressed. Now this is the etymology is like this. Pra is the prefix. Vrit vartate, first conjugation. Atmanepada is the verb, and it's what is called as dvitvalit. Dvitvalit means reduplicative perfect tense. It is reduplicative perfect tense, third person singular. Pra plus vrit, it's reduplicative perfect tense, third person singular. Other perfect tense is periphrastic perfect. There are two types of perfect tense. One is reduplicative perfect tense, that is dvitvalit. Other is periphrastic perfect. Both perfects are used for very remote past not seen by the person. The usage of this perfect tense of both these is something which belongs to very remote past. At the same time, the person has not seen it. Then only it is said. So therefore, who pravavriti, who has composed, who has expressed, who has formulated? Vyasa. Shankaracharya didn't see it. So therefore it is remote past. From that standpoint it is used. So with this, the third Sutra Bhashya gets over. With this third Sutra Bhashya gets over. Now, the fourth Sutra, Tattu Samanvayat. This has also got two Varnakas, two Pakshantara Vyakhyana, two interpretations. The question is, do Vedanta establish Brahma, or do they speak of certain Yajamana, Karta, the doer of actions, etc., or Devatas, certain things? No, that means indirectly connected to karma. Because direct karma is not seen in the Vedantic sentences. But are they something which are shesha or anga, in the sense auxiliaries to some other karma sentences? Is it so? That is one, that is a so means something useful to take to anusthana of the karma. That is what the question, the doubt, and the Purva Paksha says. We will see that Vayasik Nyamala afterward, just to have a bird's eye view, so that we can enter into the Prastavana Bhashya. Before introducing the sutra, Bhashyakara gives the Prastavana, the introduction. Anushthana say, if that is the case, now the point is, look, this who Vedantic sentences do establish Brahma only. Why do they establish Brahma? How do we say so? Because Vedanta Prakarana, Upanishad Prakarana is bhinna, is distinct. It is distinct from what? Karma Kanda and Upasana Kanda. It is distinct from Karma Kanda and Upasana Kanda. So therefore, again, the result is there. Result means by gaining Brahma Jnana, samsara hani is there, destruction of avidya is there, destruction of samsara is there, and there being result and being an entire different section also which is established by Shadlingas. So Vedanta do establish Brahma. This is the first version, this Varnaka of Tattu Samanvaya. Means I hope you remember the meaning of Samanvaya. Samanvaya, Adhyaya, etc. I have told. Of course, I know these are little out of the way words, difficult to remember. Samanvaya, Tatparya Nirnaya. Samanvaya is Tatparya Nirnaya. Ascertained purport. Purport means the intended meaning of whatever the sentence or the word. So that is Tatparya. Tatparya is a better word to understand than like one is gist of it, the sum and substance of it. So like that is Tatparya. So they say, that is one thing. Other one is says, because the Purva Paksha himself finds little problem in presenting the Vedanta Vakya as something related to karma, etc. We will see if it becomes clear in the Bhashya. Say, no, let us do one thing. Vedanta Vakyas speak of Upasana. Need not be something connected to karma, but they speak of upasana. So why any shastra must have something that is enjoined, something that is enjoined, vidhi must be there. If something is enjoined, then it is not shastra at all. That is the contention of the Purva Paksha, for which it will be pointed out. See, vidhi is something which is kartru tantra. It is dependent on the will of the individual, effort of the individual. Vedanta speaks of jnana. Jnana is vastu tantra. It is vastu adhina. So therefore Vedanta do not speak of any upasanas. Other thing what they contend is, see, Brahma is something existing. If existing is there, there will not be result, etc. It is not true. It is not true. Ignorance gives problem and knowledge gives the relief. Result is certainly there. So therefore Vedanta do not speak of upasana. They do speak of Brahma only. Brahma only. Now let us see the introductory bhashya. Page 58. Now you are in for so many Jaimini sutras. You can have a taste of them. See, when you are studying only BrahmaSutras now, so you have, I can skip the Tika. It is even I can simply stick to Bhashya and explain, it is complete. But have a little taste of Jaimini Sutras also, will know how it is there, etc. It will be more clear as such. Bhashya, page 58, last line, beginning of the introductory Bhashya of Sutra 4. Katham punaha brahmanaha shastra pramanakatvam uchyate yavata amnayasya kriyarthatvat anarthakyam atadarthanam iti kriyaparatvam शास्त्रस्य प्रदर्शितम् अतः वेदान्तानां अनर्थक्यम् अक्रियार्थत्वात्. He says Vedantas are useless. Anarthakyam, futility. Why he champions karma? Veda means it should necessarily speak of something to be done, something not to be done, or if it doesn't speak of it directly, it should be connected to the sentences which speak of karma or nishedha. If that is not the case, Veda doesn't have validity. This is the stand taken by Purva Mimamsa. This is not correct. This is the stand taken by Purva Mimamsa. So the question he said, if you want to take the Anvaya, Yavata Amnayasya Kriyarthatva. Yavata Amnayasya Kriyarthatvat Anarthakyam Atadarthanam. No, take this way, that will come afterwards. Take first. Punaha, first take this. Punaha Brahmanaha Shastra Pramanakatvam Katham Uchyate. Punaha Brahmanaha Shastra Pramanakatvam Katham Uchyate. Punaha. Here punaha means but. What does but signify? Objection. Akshepa has come. So akshepa has come. So the punaha Brahmanaha Shastra Pramanakatvam means Brahma having the Shastra alone as the Pramana means the means to know it. Katham, how do you say that Brahman is known only through what? Shastra. And Shastra refers to Vedas, Upanishad. So that is, so Brahmanaha Shastra Punaha, but Brahmanaha Shastra Pramanakatvam, that Brahma being known only through Vedas, Upanishad. Katham Uchyate, how is it said? Why? He has got something in his mind. Your Brahma, is it created or existing one? Existing one. Vedas speak of something to be done, either to acquire something, earn something, create something, or to get away from something. Existing thing is not available for any action. You can't do anything. It already is. So therefore, and because it is already is, neither you can get away from it, nor you can acquire it. It is already there. So therefore, result of Veda is, they say, in terms of Heya and Upadeya. Something to be given up, something to be Upadeya, something to be earned, something to be acquired. And the existing thing doesn't fit in either of these. So therefore, he has got in the mind, how do you say that Brahman is something which is known only through Vedas? Is not correct. Why? He gives the reason. Yavata. Yavata is indeclinable. Yataha means yasmat. Yavata, yataha, yasmat. Yatavata. Amnayasya kriyarthatva. Amnayasya kriyarthatva. This is Jaimini Sutra, first chapter, second pada, first sutra. Actually, this sutra is a Purapaksha Sutra in Puramimasa. It is a it is not a Siddhanta Sutra of Puramimasa. It is a Purapaksha Sutra of Puramimasa. Siddhanta comes in the after, but the seventh sutra, which also will be given. So why that is there? Is that the Tika gives in detail as such. Amnayasya. Amnaya, it refers to mantra and Brahmana portion of the Vedas. Mantra and Brahmana portion of the Veda is called as what? Amnaya. Amnayasya says Kriyarthatva. Kriyarthatva means the Veda comprising mantra and Brahmana portion being meant for yagadi karma. This word kriya comes often in this bhashya of this, further also. It can mean karma or it can mean upasana also. Both it can mean. We have to see the context and then determine the meaning. Amnayasya kriyarthatva means Amnaya, Veda being meant for yagadi karma, or Veda being dedicated to yagadi karma, or Veda being for the sake of kriya, or Veda is intended for kriya. Veda being intended for kriya, so that is for the sake of kriya means karma or upasana. Kriyarthatvat, this is atadarthanam, those things which are atadartha. Tadartha means which are kriya vachanani, sentences that speak of kriya. Tadartha. Na tadartha means kriya rahita vachanana. Atadarthana means kriya rahita vachanana. So that being something means in Vedantic sentences there are no vakyas, sentences which deal with the karma. So therefore atadarthana. Anarthakyam means those sentences which are not meant for karma. What anarthakyam means nishprayojanatvam. They are futile, they have no utility, they have no usefulness at all. Anarthakyam atadarthana. This sutra continues, if you want, it continues like this. Tasmad anityam uchyate. After anarthaka adartha, he says, Tasmad anityam uchyate. Tasmad means therefore. Therefore means what? Because they don't speak of any karma, so therefore they say they are called, they are what? Anityam. Anityam actually means they are casual, not important in terms of pramana. So that is means they cannot reveal, they cannot be pramana because they can't reveal any dharma or karma. They can't be pramana because they can't reveal. We'll see that anitya word in their parlance, how it is that in their vocabulary. We'll see afterwards in further aspects of it will be seen. Therefore it is called as what? Anityam. Anityam means it is something which is not nitya. It is not nitya means which is not a pramana. Anityam iti uchyate. Iti, after iti, add adhyahara in the bhashya. Jaimini sutrena. After iti, add adhyahara. Jaimini sutrena shastrasya kriyaparatvam pradarshitam. By this sutra, by Jaimini Sutra, what is shown? Shastrasya. Shastrasya is Vedasya kriyaparatvam pradarshitam. What is shown is kriyaparatva means Vedas are dedicated to karma only. They speak of only karma and nothing else. They speak of only karma and nothing else. Pradarshita. Now we have to see how this Purvapakshi has arrived at this conclusion. What is the conclusion? All sentences of Vedas are meant they are meant to reveal karma only. If they don't reveal karma, then what happens? They are useless. Why? Veda is meant to reveal to us something to be done, something not to be done. Then only phala is there. If something is already is there, we have nothing to do with that, which is not a correct statement. Bhashya, that means Siddhanta is going to deal with that in course of time as well. This is what it is. Now let us see how he has arrived at this conclusion. This Purvapakshi has taken recourse to 2-3 Jaimini Sutras. So let us see one by one and therefore how he has arrived at this conclusion. Take the Tika, page 59, beginning. Yataha. Yataha means yavata, yasmat. Jaimini Sutrena, by Jaimini Sutras, Shastrasya, Shastrasya means Vedasya, Amnayasya, Shastrasya, Kriyaparatvam Darshitam. What is shown? Kriyaparatvam. Kriyaparatvam means Kriyabodhakatvam. Kriyaparatvam means Kriya Bodhakatvam, or this Veda is wholly engaged in karma. Veda is wholly engaged in karma. Kriyaparatvam darshitam. Kriyaparatvam darshitam. Ataha, therefore, akriyarthatvat vedantanam. Vedantas means Vedantic sentences, Upanishadic sentences. See, therefore say Vedantanam akriyarthatva, being something which do not describe karma. Being something which do not describe karma. Akriyarthatvat vedantanam is anarthakyam. Anarthakyam means nishprayojanata. Anarthakyam is nishprayojanata. The meaning of anarthakyam is given in the Tika itself as Falavadartha shunyatvam praptam iti anvayaha. This is the prose order of this thing, the Bhashya sentence. Falavad artha shunyatvam. What is meant by falavad artha shunyatvam? Falavat, one word is there. Artha, then it's shunyatvam. Falavat means safala. Falavat means safala, fruitful. Artha means prayojana, utility. Shunyatvam, without that, means anarthakya means something which is devoid of fruitful utility or fruitful result. There is no fruitful result from Vedanta praptam iti anvayaha. This is the Anvaya. Anvaya, this is the order, the order in which the sentence has to be taken. So what he says? As per this Jaimini Sutra, what is it? Any sentences of Vedas which do not speak, describe of karma are useless. Why? There is no result at all. This is what he has to say. How he has arrived at? Say, Sutrasya ayam arthaha. Sutrasya means which Sutrasya? This. Amnayasya kriyartha. This is, earlier also it has come. This sutra is left and right quoted by Pura Paksha. Always at the tip of his tongue it is in there. So earlier also has come, it is also going to come afterwards also. So they say Sutrasya ayam artha. Second line, same page, 59 page, Tika, second line. Prathama sutre tavad vedadhyayana karanaka bhavana vidhi bhavyasya falavad arthaparatvam uktam. A big sentence. A lot of technical things are there in it. I can proceed, no? और चक्कर आ जाएगा. It is a maja. It is interesting. You see, it shows the discipline of the mind. Not like modern people. That what I can't understand is trash. And if you give some reasoning, etc., hair-splitting logic. That's all. That's the end of it. No, they used to analyze. should analyze, etc. So that should be the great thing. Prathama Sutre Tavad. Tavad to begin with. In the Prathama Sutra, in the first Sutra, what is the Prathama Sutra of Purvamimamsa? Athato Dharma Jidnyasa. Athato Dharma Jidnyasa. This Ataha Dharma Jidnyasa. But that Atha and Ataha different from Athato Brahma Jidnyasa. The meaning there Atha and Ataha, Jidnyasa is same. Dharma Brahma differ, but meaning of Atha and Ata here between Brahma Jidnyasa and Dharma Jidnyasa differs. Now let us see what is that. Atha. What is Atha in Brahma Sutra? Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatyanantaram. The Sampatti after gaining the Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti. So here it is Vedadhyananantaram. Atha. Afterwards Anantarya only, but how? Vedadhyanantaram. After the Adhyana of the Vedas. After the Adhyana of the Vedas. So now Ataha is there. Ataha, because now two meanings can be taken. Yataha Vedadhyanam Krutam, one meaning. Because Vedas are learned. This learning is what? Recension. So this means chanting of the Vedas. So because the Vedas are learned, that is one reason. Therefore, you have to take to Dharma Jidnyasa, that is one meaning. Or Yataha, second meaning of Ataha. Yataha Vedasya Phalavat Arthaparatvat. Vedasya Phalavat Arthaparatvat means Vedas speak of something which is fruitful. Vedasya Phalavat. Phalavat means Safala. Safala. Fruitful. Arthaparatvat. Arthaparatvat means something prayojana paratvat. Artha means thing or prayojana means Vedas talk of something which reveals to you which is whatever that is fruitful. These fruitless things Veda don't speak at all. Even they are not meant to entertain you. They are not meant for that. So it is not. They are not meant for entertaining anyone. They speak of something that is fruitful. Something that is fruitful. Says. So that therefore what is to be done? Ataha dharma jidnyasa kartavya. That means one has to take to the inquiry into the nature of dharma. Now he says Prathama Sutre Tika. Prathama Sutre Tavad Vedasya Adhyayana Karanaka Bhavana Vidhi Bhavasya. The big one. What is this? First, let us take the meanings of word by word. Then only you will be able to understand that. First you take Karanaka. Karanaka means a documentary proof. So that is, look, Vedadhyana has to be taken to. How do you say so? Why should we? Why should you study Vedas? Why should one learn Vedas? There is a Karanaka. Karanaka means documentary proof. Means the document of taking to Vedadhyana. Do you know what it is? In the Vedas it is said Swadhyayo Adhitavyaha. A mandate is there. So in Vedas, In Veda, there is a mandate. Swadhyaya adhyetavya. So what is this? Swadhyaya means one's own shakha of Veda has to be learned. Has to be learned. Has to be learned. So that is what is told there. Where in the Veda? Swadhyaya adhyeta. That is Karanaka. Bhavana vidhi bhavyasya. Actually, Bhavana vidhi bhavyasya means Vedasya. That's all. We'll see how it has come as well. Now let us see. What is Bhavana? This Bhavana is a tricky word. We are familiar with the word Bhavana as what? Emotion, sentiment. Other meaning you are supposed to know about Bhavana? Dhyana. Dhyana. Here Bhavana means avritti, repetition. Vedas are learned from whom? A teacher. Karna parampara, by teacher. And then you have to go on repeating it, reciting it. That repetition, that is the avritti rupa vyapara. Bhavana here is avritti rupa vyapara. In learning to recite Vedas by karna parampara through a guru, you have to go on repeating whatever that is taught. So that is what is called a bhavana. Now you say that is what? Therefore bhavana vidhi means what? Bhavana vidhi is namely swadhyaya adhyetavya. This from Vedas only. So now it's bhavya. Bhavana videhe bhavya. Bhavya means that which is object. Karmi bhuta, or that which is fit to be the object of, or fit to be the object of bhavana vidhi swadhyayo adhyetavya. See, swadhyaya has to be learned. What does it refer to? Vedas. Means Vedas will have to be, should be learned. So therefore, so that being the case, Prathama Sutra, what is a athato dharma jidnyasa? That atha, what does it mean? Vedadhyena anantara means what is the mandate there? Learn Vedas first. So that means learn Vedas. But how Jaimini got this? From where did he bring it? Swadhyayo adhyetavya. He has not told from his brainwave. He has told what is there where? In the Vedas only. Swadhyaya adhyetavya. Swadhyaya adhyetavya. So therefore, that means that Vedadhenasya, that means Falavad arthaparatvam uktam. That Vedadhena is something which is Falavat, fruitful. Arthaparatvam, prayojanatvam. That means something which is fruitful in nature, it is said. Otherwise, neither the Shruti will tell you to study, learn Vedas, nor Jaimini will ask you to take to Dharma Jidnyasa after learning the Vedas. So therefore, it is what is said. Fine, accepted. What is accepted? Vedas will have to be learned. But my dear sir, how do you say Vedas speak of only karma? What it told? Amnayasya priyarthatva. You don't stop there. Okay, Vedas speak it. But you are so vehement, anarthakyam atatat. You are a fanatic then. So whatever that doesn't speak of karma is what? Useless. How do you say so? He has got something, that means he has got some basis. What is there? Next sutra defines what is dharma. Next sutra of who? Jaimini Sutra. What is it? Chodana lakshanaha arthaha dharmaha. Continuing. iti dvitiya sutre. So is it chodana lakshanaha dharmaha. So that second sutra says, so chodana lakshanaha arthaha dharmaha. Let us see what is the meaning of this, then we will proceed with the tika here. Chodana lakshanaha. What is chodana? Chodana means kriya preraka vachana. Chodana means kriya preraka vachana. I hope you know this meaning of that. A sentence which refers to this which prompts to take to kriya. That is what kriya preraka vachana. So chodana. Now chodana lakshitaha means chodanaya lakshitaha. By chodana means kriya preraka vachanena, by sentences which prompt you to take to action. So kriya vachanena. That is the lakshitaha. Lakshitaha means bodhitaha. Bodhitaha means taught. Means dharma is something which is taught to you. Taught to you by what type of sentences? Which reveal the kriya. And what is taught there? Arthaha. Artha is, that is, what type of artha? Artha means prayojana. Artha means prayojana, something that is useful. What type of it is? Nishreyasa prapakaha artha. A thing, something which is useful, which procures for you, what is it? Nishreyas. What is Nishreyas? Highest good. According to Mimamsaka, highest good is heaven. But according to Vedanta, it is moksha. So therefore, when he says Nishreyasa, Purmyosa, we have to say that which is relatively good. It cannot be highest good because it can't be moksha. That is that. And we will prove that afterwards. The Bhashya proves that. So therefore, we have to take this. What is the other one? Abhyudaya Nishreyas. Nishreyas should necessarily mean moksha only. But Mimamsaka, Purva Mimamsaka takes it as what? The heaven, etc. as Nishreyas. Whatever, it is useful. So that is Nishreyasa Prapaka Artha Prajana is Dharma. That is what the Dharma is. So that is what is Dharma now? That which is taught to you by the sentences of Vedas, which prompt you to take to certain kriya. So that is what is the dharma. So that being the case, chodana lakshanaha arthaha means that is nishpresa prapaka prayojana. It is dvitiya sutre dharme. Meaning of dharma is given. Karye means sadhye dharme. In the sadhya dharma, in the dharma that is to be accomplished, in the dharma that is to be accomplished, sadhye dharme. So that sadhye dharme karye sadhana. Chodana, that is vidhi pramanam iti. So chodana means here vidhi. Again, karya preraka vachana, kriya preraka vachana is vidhi. Do this, don't do this. Of course, don't do means it becomes nishedha. So here vidhi nishedha. So vidhi is upalakshana for nishedha. So that is it. So that is why athato dharma jidnyasa is repeated twice. In second it becomes adharma jidnyasa. So therefore says dharme karye chodana pramanam. So therefore, in that dharma that is to be accomplished, what is pramana? Means of knowledge, chodana, vidhis, do this, also don't do this. So this being the case, he says, we are getting a rule. According to them. What is it? If Vedas have to be a pramana, if Vedas have to be valid, it has to be the means of knowledge. There must be some vidhi, something to be done. He says, Veda pramanya vyapakam karya paratvam avasitam. Because of this, this is what is avasitam, means nishchitam. This is what is ascertained. What is ascertained? The Veda pramanya vyapakam. Vyapakam means invariably concomitant, a vyapti, a sahacharya niyama. Or it can be, vyapaka also can mean inherent property. Vyapaka can also mean inherent property. So what is a vyapaka? A rule that Veda pramanya vyapakam. If Vedas have to be pramana, what should be there? Karya paratvam. They must be necessarily teach. They must necessarily teach what? Karya. They should be related to karma only. Iti avasitam. This is what is asserted. I hope you have got the idea of it. First sutra speaks of Swadhyaya, and after Swadhyaya, what is to be taken to? Inquire into dharma. What is dharma? A useful thing which is made known to you and which prompts you to take to some karma. That means Veda becomes pramana provided they speak of karma kriya. This is what here. This is actually in that particular pada, what is called Arthavadadhikarana. You know, adhikaranas we have said, we are familiar with that. What is the present adhikarana we are going taking? Samanvayadhikarana. Earlier was Shastra Yonitva Adhikarana. Second one was Janmadhyadhikarana. First was Jidnyasa Adhikarana. So this adhikarana topic there is, what is it? Says it is Arthavadadhikarana. Means what is being done there is the validity of Arthavada sentences is being asserted. For which the earlier rule is told, those sentences which do not speak of Kriya are useless. The question now comes, few samples are given. What is it? Take this, continuing. Tatra, when this is the situation, what is the situation? See, Veda pramanya vyapakam karya paratvam avasitam. If you want to take the meaning of that, you can take this way. Wherever there is Veda pramanya, the meaning of this phrase, Veda pramanya vyapakam karya paratvam avasitam, is there. Wherever there is Veda pramanya means validity of the Vedas, authenticity of the Vedas, or Veda as a pramana. Wherever there is Veda pramanya, there is karya paratva. There is karya paratva means it should necessarily reveal us the karya karma. Such vyapti sahacharya niyama, invariable concomitance, vyapti is ascertained. Avasitam is ascertained. So this is what he says. Now the questions comes like this. In Vedas we find a sentence like this. It is there. Tatra vayurvaikshepishtha. This is a sentence. It's from Veda only. What it speaks? Vayurvaikshepishtha. Vayu, you know what is Vayu? Not air here, Lord Vayu. Devata, the Adhishtan Devata. So the presiding deity Vayu is Kshepishtha. Kshepishtha means a swift deity, very fast deity, very swift deity. This sentence is from Veda. Now the question arises, Kriya Paratva is a statement of fact. What is that? Vayu is swift deity. It doesn't ask you to do something, or it doesn't ask you not to do something. Now according to what this fellow has arrived, what is the anarthakyam atadarthanam? Useless. Let it be useless. Thappad milega. Do you know why? From where it is? Vedas. Who told you to study Vedas? Vedas. Swadhyaya Detva. Do you mean to say Vedas will tell you something to do something futile? You can't say it is useless. So the fellow is cornered. Of course, it is not cornered. It is the section which ascertains the status of what are called Arthavada sentences. In Vedas, there are many sentences which are in the sense of praise or which are in the sense of censure, criticism. Both varieties. This is praise. Vayurvais Kshepishta is praise, we will see. There are other sentences which are in the sense of criticism. Now, a praise or criticism is not Kriyapara. It doesn't talk of any karma. As per the rule that was arrived so far, it should be useless. But it is where? In the Vedas. And Vedas ask us to learn. Vedas will never tell us to learn something which is useless. So therefore what is being done is, though they do not speak of Kriya directly, indirectly they are connected to karma. Indirectly they are connected to karma. See, how this is, we'll see it in detail. Now for example, Vayurvai Kshepishta. Vayu is a swift deity. There is one sentence in the Vedas, to Vayu such an offering has to be given. That means offerings given to Vayu, a yaga done in dedication to Vayu gives quick result. Why? He is a fast fellow, very fast, he acts. So there are many people, no? They are so prompt in doing something, others are sluggish. You have to tell 100 times, do this, do this, do this. Some people, they are very prompt. So like that, so Vayu is a swift deity, means if you invoke Vayu, immediately what you will do? Give result, better or not. बाद में बोलेंगे, देखेंगे सैंक्शन आने के ऊपर से सैंक्शन आने के बाद देखेंगे, बोलेंगे, ये नहीं, फटक, he gives the result. So therefore that is there. So that you be told as such. So that is तत्र वायुर्वै क्षेपेष्ठा इति इत्यादि अर्थवादानां धर्मे प्रामाण्यम अस्ति न वा इति संशये. Analysis now, Mimamsa. You have come across a sentence. What is that? Vayu is a swift deity. Now, and it from where it is? Vedas. Is it Pramana Vakya or not? Has it got validity? Does it serve as means of knowledge? Because the conclusion that you have arrived is what? If Kriya Paratva is not there, it is useless. If Kriya Paratva is not there, it is useless. In Vayurvai Kshepishta, Kriya Paratva is not there. So the immediate conclusion should be what? It is useless. But you can't straight away dismiss. Do you know why? from Vedas. It is from Vedas, and therefore say, so that being the case, say it cannot be done so. So that is because it cannot be done so. That is say, अर्थवाद धर्मे प्रामाण्यम अस्ति नवा. धर्मे means साध्य धर्म और विधि in chodana प्रामाण्यम validity is there na iti nava iti samshaye. Why? Because आम्नाय प्रामाणस्य क्रियार्थत्वेन व्याप्तत्वा. Because there is a rule that Amnaya is dedicated to what? Kriya. Whereas Vayurve Kshepishta has no Kriya. Is it valid or not? That is the doubt. It has to be ascertained. How it is being ascertained, we will see next time.
वातय मनः. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. विश्वं दर्पणदृश्यमाननगरी तुल्यं निजान्तर्गतं पश्यन्नात्मनि मायया बहिर्भो भूतं यथा निद्रया. साक्षात् कुरुते प्रबोध समये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयम्. तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः. इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये. अशुभानिधिराचष्टे तनोति शुभसन्ततिम्. स्मृतिमात्रेण यत् पुंसां ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं परम्. अतिकल्याणरूपत्वात् नित्यकल्याणसंश्रयात्. स्मर्तॄणां वरदत्वाच्च ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं विदुः. ओङ्कारश्चार्धशब्दश्च द्वावेतौ ब्रह्मणः पुरा. कण्ठं भित्त्वा विनीयातौ तस्मात् माङ्गलिका उभौ. ॐ अथ लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु. लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु. लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरि ओम्.